Hey, this is Max here, and in this video we're going to do part 4. So we're going to talk about building trust. Building trust is one of the biggest things I've learned in marketing and why this is so freaking important. So let's talk about that first. Why trust? So the reason is actually really simple. So if you want to drive sales growth, so if you want to get more sales and more repeat business, so customers like buying again and again and again, then building trust with your audience is super duper important because people buy from people they trust. This is such an important thing that I learned. Like, it's so important to build trust. And really, if you want to drive sales growth and repeat business, then this is so important. I cannot say it enough. So, how do you build trust? Now, this is something that I learned from Gary Vaynerchuk. Like, he wrote a book. It's called Jab, 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 Right Hook. And it basically says give value, give value, give value, and then ask for business. And I ignored his advice for years. I was like, this guy is crazy. Like, I'm not going to give all my knowledge away for free. Like, I'm not going to give like free value away because I also want to earn money, etc., etc. And I struggled for years, but as soon as this clicked, as soon as I understood this, my business has been skyrocketing because you have to build trust, and the best way, or one of the best ways, is to provide value. Because by providing value, you demonstrate that you're an expert. You basically give people like a quick taste of what it's like to work with you. And giving value to someone boosts engagement because you are helping them to solve their problems or to help them wherever they want to go. And that will make people pay attention because they're getting closer to where they want to go. Like, they are getting closer to solve their problems. So something that Bayer and Vaynerchuk said, so I already talked about what Gary said. Like, he says give value, give value, give value, and then ask for business. Like, this is really imprinted in my I don't know, wherever in my memory. Maybe I should even have it as like my screensaver because this is so important. And another quote that I really like is from Jay Bayer. So he said, make your marketing so useful people would have paid for it. And I think there's so much truth in this. Just, I don't know, look at like maybe a webinar that you attend. 9 out of 10 times, these webinars are just fluff. Like, there's no value, there's nothing in it. It's just like 10 minutes of like a little bit of value and then 15 minutes of pitching. Well, if you would approach webinars, if you would make a webinar, you would be thinking like, hey, okay, I want to make this webinar so useful that people would have paid for it. Then your attendees will be so happy, and it's going to be so much more likely that they're going to become a customer. And this is also called the law of reciprocity. So have you ever felt the need to help someone who has helped you in the past? So that's the law of reciprocity. So it basically states that if you do something nice for someone, they want to do something nice back for you. They feel obligated to reciprocate. So you do something nice for them, you give them lots of value, you try to help them to get closer to their goals, to solve their problems. And if you really do that, and if your intention to do that is like really that, like your intentions are true or real or authentic, then they will feel the need to do something nice back for you. So that could be buying something, but it could also be like leaving like a nice review for you, whatever. And the reason why most businesses suck at marketing is actually this like they don't understand this principle of value first, because they want immediate results. Just like have like a little, let's take a look at a little example. So for example, with Facebook ads, what I often see is that I see a Facebook ad and then they make me click, and then I click it. I'm like, okay, cool, quite interested. And then I come on the sales page and they try to sell me something. And I'm like, like, I don't even know you. I don't know what you stand for. And maybe this is a cool solution, but I'm not sure. And then I click away and boom, that's it. But instead, try providing value first. What if that ad didn't go to a landing page to sell me something, but to teach me something and to maybe get me to opt in to a list where even more value is provided, like maybe a little mini course or something. And then at the end, they're going to pitch me their product. And then they'll be like, hey, cool. Like, I know who these people are. I know that they're experts in it. Like, they already helped me to solve my problems like a bit. Okay, let's dive into this. But the truth is that most people are scared to give away good stuff. Like, I was also scared for years to give my value away for free. Like, this whole course that you're watching right now, I could have decided to make this a paid product, right? But I decided to give this away for free because I really want to help people. And I'm also convinced that if you really like this course, and in the end, maybe you buy one of my courses, maybe you don't, also totally fine. But yeah, the truth is that people are scared to give away good stuff. Because yes, people can get started themselves with the knowledge that you provide, but yeah, something will happen here. Like something that Albert Einstein also realized, because he said, "The more I learn, the more I realize that I don't know." And yeah, I think this is so true for so many things. Because I don't know, like in the beginning when I tried to learn German, for example, I was like, okay, easy peasy. Like Dutch is pretty similar, I'll do this. But the more I'm learning German now, the more I realize how badly I suck at it, right? Now, and nothing provides more value than when they try it themselves and then figure out it's not so easy after all. And then they happen to know an expert, which is you, because you already provided value to them. Now, so my action point for you in this lesson is to write down your ideal customer. Like, who is this person? Where do they want to go? What's their desired outcome of your product or service? So I also call this the gap. So this is something that I learned from, I'm not sure what his name is anymore. That's a bit, I think it was, here, I wrote it down here, Zach Spickler. So I got this from him, really cool, I think. And it's like, this is where your people are at right now. And this is the result of your product or service / their desired result. So what I want you to do is I want you to write down where our people are right now, who like your target audience, where are they right now? And where do they want to go? Like, what's that result that you're going to give them? And then I want you to help them here to go here for free, like really like maybe 80%. And then this is going to be like your magic zone. But my little assignment for you today is write down where people are at now and write down what the end result is. Because when you know this, then you also know what kind of content you have to create and what kind of value you can provide to make this gap smaller. So think about what people would find so useful that they would have paid for it. Think about Bayer and make sure that value you're providing is related to your core product or service. But right now, my action point for you is write down where people are at now. Where do people want to go? Okay, I'll see you in the next lesson. And again, if you have any questions, just let me know.